Gonna lie, y'all, I could not have said this better myself.
So women do not get dressed up and look nice for the gratification of men.
She's so full of shit. Excuse me, we as women, we do not get dressed up for men. So if you could just not talk to me in my matching tee, I would appreciate it, because, I don't have good manners, so I can't just say thank you to a compliment. I need to let you know that you are a horrible person for having noticed how amazing I look today. Yeah, thanks. It's also the same argument as girls that go to the gym. Don't stare at my butt. You showed up at the gym wearing saran wrap shoved up your booty crack, and you don't want people to appreciate your gains? Yeah, y'all are liars. You are all liars. You wanted the attention when you got it. You used it to get more attention on the internet to talk about how you don't want attention. Stop it. Just so you men know, we're not all like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I posted this particular short clip on my channel a few months back, and I've been waiting. Actually, let me stop. I forgot to actually make this video for it, so it only stood as a short. That was on me. But I really wanted to have this conversation because it baffles me. And again, I know I'm trying to understand female nature, and I know I do. I know female nature to a T. Trust me when I tell you, I can read a room. I'm not perfect, but I got it, right? But there's certain things that young ladies do till this day that still just makes me scratch my motherfucking head. And it only makes me scratch my head because of how deep they are willing to defend something that honestly, I personally don't believe is worth going all in on, okay? Let me tell you a story. So there's this young lady that I saw get into a kerfluffle, right? A little argument with a guy. So baby girl was at her athleisure. As many of you guys know what athleisure is, it's her athletic leisure wear. Right? Just some stuff like you're going to the gym, but you wear it into the grocery store and shit like that. They call it athleisure. So, baby girl was at the gym. She was in her, I want to say, just like the legging shorts or something. That's the best way for me to describe it. It's the fit of leggings, but they're just cut above the knee, right? So the legging shorts. And she was wearing a long shirt, right? A long enough shirt that would cover her ass. We'll get to that, why that's important in a minute. But it was a long enough shirt to cover her ass. But what she did is she tucked the back of the shirt into the back of her legging shorts. So basically to show her ass. Now, she ended up getting extremely upset at a guy for looking at her ass. Now, I understand. Some of these motherfuckers out here are perverts. Yeah, I got that. Got that 100%. And they be staring and they be over here licking their lips and shit, just doing some real weird shit. I got it. But I was around enough to see that the guy that she got upset with didn't really do that, right? It wasn't that type of energy, you know? And I'm a man, and I look too. And that ass was right. I ain't gonna hold you. It looked good. It's the truth. It's the truth. God bless me to be a man, and God damn it, I'm gonna be a man, right? My wife would probably look too. That's kind of how we work. She'd be like, damn, the lady, she got a nice ass, don't she? My wife would probably be like, yeah, she does. It's kind of how we work, right? We can do that because that's our relationship. But what happened was she turned around and she looked at the guy and said, oh my God, why are you looking at my ass? You guys are all the same, da da da. She was going off on him like, this ain't for you, it's for me, and all of this stuff. And I had to really, really comprehend the conversation because I was befuddled about what was coming out of her mouth. I'm like, baby girl, you purposefully and intentionally tucked in the shirt that was definitely long enough to cover your assets, but you tucked it in with the intention on basically showing your ass. And you're gonna try to convince me and this other guy that you were doing that for yourself. You're gonna convince me that you wear these tight ass pants that cuff and fit in all the right places, and you wear a shirt short enough for everybody to see it, but you get mad if somebody looks at it or if somebody makes a compliment about it. I know guys that go to the gym in sweatpants and a t-shirt. I know some young ladies that go to the gym in sweatpants and a t-shirt, and I promise you, the sweatpants and the t-shirts will probably still result in the exact same type of output, exercise-wise, that you would put in if you were wearing your athleisure wear with the shirt cuffed into the back of your legging shorts. But yet and still, you're gonna get mad at somebody for looking. I would personally say, baby girl, that you wanted somebody to look. But you're gonna sit there and defend to the end that you did that for you and nobody else. Make that make sense to me. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just old. But you dress a certain way in public and you tell me that you're dressing that way specifically for yourself, mind you. You're dressing that way for yourself. And you're telling me that you're not looking for attention from other people. Man, it could be somebody of the same sex, somebody of the opposite sex. You're not looking for or fishing for compliments. You just want to do that for you. And some ladies will say, oh, it is for us. It ain't for y'all. We do it because we want to make ourselves feel beautiful. But you're going to honestly sit there and tell me that you're not looking for people to compliment you when you dress like that. Like all the work that you put in at the gym, working your glutes, right? Doing your squats and fucking, doing everything that you can to tone that body to the best of your ability. You're going to honestly tell me that you wouldn't be happy about people complimenting you and showing that they recognize the gains that you've made. Or you're going to be mad at somebody for complimenting you on your body when that's what you specifically work on. Now, again, I'm not going to say that you don't do it for yourself, because you should do it for yourself. You should never do it for anybody else. You should never do it for the attention. But I have to say this. Men, I'm going to use a guy as an example because I believe this to be accurate. If I work out at the gym 6 days a fucking week, motherfucker, you gonna see me in tank tops, man. I'm gonna be out here flexing. Y'all gonna see my pegs popping. Y'all gonna see everything, man. I'm gonna make sure you see the gains that I made, right? I'm not necessarily looking or fishing for compliments, but I know for a fact I put in that work and I look goddamn good. And I know that if somebody looking at me and I'm looking at them, hey, I know what you looking at. And you know what I'm looking at, right? It just be that way for guys, right? I put in that work. You gonna see me. So I'm gonna make sure everything that I wear accentuates that because I'm proud of the work that I put in, right? And if you compliment me, goddamn it, I'm gonna take it. But from the flip side, a young lady that does the exact same thing, put in the exact same work and somewhat dress away so that she can show off her gains or show off how good she looks, but yet and still gets mad at a guy for making a compliment, that baffles me. But then again, I'm not stupid, right? I'm not dumb. I might have been born that night, but I wasn't born last night. Ladies and gentlemen, I already know. You're only mad because the person who probably complimented you was probably somebody that you found to be unattractive. Somebody you ain't like. and so if it was somebody that you found to be attractive, I kind of felt that had a person that was in the situation I mentioned earlier was staring at her and this was somebody she liked, she probably would have looked back with a cute little smile, batted her eyes a little bit, and we could have had a conversation. But probably because the guy who looked was somebody she didn't really give a fuck about, she probably just had a moment and she just wanted to spaz out. But yet and still, that's her right? She has every right to do that, but yet and still, you can't be mad at somebody for looking if that's how you choose to dress. Okay, that's all I want to say. Only thing that pisses me off is when you get mad about it, right? Because I'm like, baby girl, you dress like this for a reason, but you're going to tell me it's for you, but you want everybody to see. I want everybody to see me, but I'm doing this for me. That's just how it feels. Maybe there's another justifiable way of explaining this to me. Maybe I'm just seeing it wrong because I'm a guy, right? And it's just the male point of view and you're from the patriarchy and you just don't know type shit. You know where it's going. But I'm just curious, man, because if I see a young lady and she attractive as fuck, like I said, thank God me and my wife can be on the same page and I can say, damn, baby, she look like she worked that ass out, don't she? She'll probably be like, yeah, she does. she like, it's okay. But, I just find it interesting that a girl that spaz out have a whole moment about guys looking at them, knowing that they're probably complimenting them on how good they look. And don't tell me that ain't flattering, because even as a guy, I'm telling you, man, we don't get compliments very much. So if somebody compliments me or compliments you on how you look, I'm pretty sure you're going to be happy about it. You're going to be fucking gassed for the entire day. Trust me. I had one girl in my entire, like it was just this week. One girl this week, it was crazy. She said, damn, that shirt look good on you. Boy, if my ass won't get it, like goddamn schoolboy, for the entire day. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, you see me in the mirror doing my pep talks. I mean, it's just the way that it is for most guys, right? I guess some women are just so used to the compliments and stuff that, you know, it goes in one ear and out the other. And sometimes I find it hard, or I find that some of these young ladies don't appreciate it when you do say some nice things about them. But I will say this, because this is real for me and it's coming from me. As a guy, this is just a quick tidbit of information. I'm sure most of my guys know this. I'm not gonna give you anything that you don't know. But this is how I operate. I can look at the girls that are beautiful or attractive in my opinion, you know my type, right? And I can know how to properly compliment them without gassing their fucking head, right? I'll know what to say. There are some girls that I look at and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep my nice compliment to myself because I don't believe that it will be received well. You can look at them and you can tell the ones that are just used to it. And if it comes off cheesy or corny or gassed up or something like that, she may just shun you or just look at you like you another peon or something, right? Not getting that from me. All right, but if I look at you and I say, yo, I said, she deserves this compliment and I believe it'll make her day, on God, I will be the first one to say, baby girl, I like your haircut, right? I didn't notice it, it's beautiful. I like that short shit. The other day, one of my co-workers, man, she had her hair like Halle Berry had in her old movies and shit, like that short cut with the little crinkle shit. And I told her that. I said, damn, girl, you remind me from Halle Berry in this one movie. And I forgot. I thought it was Boomerang with Eddie Murphy. Maybe I was wrong. But I said that, and yo, she was gassed the entire day. It was just a conversation started. Just having a conversation, right? And I know who I could do that with, and I know who I shouldn't do that with. So you just got to pick your poisons, gentlemen. It can't be them all. Trust me when I tell you. And you should know this by now, but I think that the best thing you can do is just ignore it or keep your compliment to yourself. Best thing you can do, gents, is keep your compliments to yourself. And it's sad that you have to do that because, you know, it's not, I think that it's nice to tell people nice things about themselves, right? I would love to hear it. I'm sure you guys would like to hear it. I'm sure everybody would like to hear nice compliments, but sometimes you gas the wrong one and all of a sudden you're like, I done said the wrong thing to this bitch. Now she think I like her or she think that I'm on her dick. Oh, excuse me. Big pause, time out. Not her dick, but she think that you on her vibe like that and you just not giving her no space and shit, right? Nah, man, we don't want to do that. Too much. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time after the energy. Appreciate you locking in. If you got anything you want to share with me, any videos that you think would be worthy of me to basically have a little bit of tidbit of conversation about, by all means, reach out to me, MikeThePIGuy@gmail.com. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. It's been a good talk. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc is out.